now for a check of your Fox 47 forecast.
Fox 47 meteorologist Brian Bachman back with a look at your Thursday evening neighborhood forecast. Diving into your weather headlines, a stray storm remains possible this evening, even though we haven't seen any activity thus far. And that possibility will again be in play going into the day on Friday. Hot and humid weather continuing into Friday, but also through the weekend as well, as we'll see high temperatures climb into the low 90s. Scattered thunderstorms will become a bit more likely as we head into next week, as we start to see some more significant disturbances moving toward the Great Lakes. But satellite and radar tonight is quiet across our neighborhoods. Mostly sunny skies in place across just about the entire area. It's not until you get into parts of the thumb where we've seen a few pop-up showers and storms so far this afternoon and early evening. There's the potential that some of that energy could tend to kind of propagate toward the southwest into the area, so don't completely write off the potential for a stray shower or a storm this evening. But again, at least thus far, things are quiet. At this point, it's just all about the hot and increasingly humid weather that's gradually trickling back in across the area. Stalled frontal boundary to the north of us and a generally south to southwest wind flow is just helping to coax more of this almost tropical air back in across the area, and we're really going to start to swelter over the better part of the next 3 days. We look at your heat index forecast. That's that real feel once you take the temperature and factor in how our bodies perceive that temperature thanks to the humidity. It'll feel like the low to mid 90s going into tomorrow afternoon. Saturday gets a little bit hotter. We'll see that heat index likely during the afternoon hours close in on about 95, perhaps a little bit higher, just because on Saturday our high temps alone will be getting into the low 90s, and Sunday more or less a repeat of that same situation with another round of highs in the 90s expected, and no major chances to cool off beyond the hope those afternoons that we could scare up a widely isolated shower or storm. So taking a look at what we're tracking on Futurecast for this evening, there's just that illustration that the potential is there for a few spotty showers or storms over the next few hours, but these should be long gone by the time we hit 8 o'clock, or at least, or I should say at longest, after the sunset time frame. Going into the overnight period, we'll see mostly clear skies, then a little bit of uncertainty for tomorrow morning. We're going to be watching across Lake Michigan later on tonight for the possibility of a complex of storms to develop. If that's able to develop and hold enough well together to reach us, some of our northern neighborhoods from Lansing, St. John's over toward Portland, you may encounter some brief downpours or a rumble of thunder first thing tomorrow morning, but then from there the rest of the day is unchanged. Partly to mostly sunny skies take over, and we'll again have that small chance for an isolated shower or storm going into tomorrow evening. For tonight, keep that small chance of a thunderstorm in early, otherwise partly cloudy and a low temp around 68 degrees. Tomorrow, hot, humid, more of the same. Sun and clouds, isolated storms possible, especially again in the afternoon and evening. And hotter still as we get to the weekend. Storm-free and mostly sunny, hot and humid with a high of 90 on Saturday, low 90s and a small chance for a storm on Sunday, then better chances for scattered storms Monday through Thursday.